People out there, we're back. G-Dro. We was gone from it because I think of sabotation, not because I was lazy or lacking interest in this YouTube thing. But on the realness though, we're reacting to disturbing freaking abandoned buildings again. This is what we do. None of us we say, you don't talk about, show some love in the comments. Show the love in the video, like it, share to a friend. I don't got enough stuff. Let's get into it, you know what I'm saying? My first video back.
Exploring an abandoned building during the day is one thing, but returning to it at night is a true test of courage. What happens when a place that feels unsettling in the light becomes a source of pure terror in the darkness? Tonight, we'll examine a chilling exploration that pushes one creator and his friends to their absolute limit. But before we dive into the first encounter, don't forget to subscribe. Many of you watching aren't subscribed yet, and your support is what keeps us bringing you more of this.
Subscribe to G-Dro, you feel me? Alright, we're going right into it.
Meet Tom, the urban explorer behind the YouTube channel Exploring with Tom. He guides his audience through the decaying halls of forgotten buildings, from old homes to forgotten institutions, with a camera.
The creepiest thing was a profile picture, I ain't gonna front.
Of these abandoned places, capturing the stories left behind in the dust and decay. But during a two-part exploration of a sprawling abandoned mansion, Tom and his friends would discover that some places are best left undisturbed, especially after the sun goes down. On a return trip to a massive abandoned mansion that had previously unnerved him, Tom decided to bring a friend along for backup. He begins by recapping the chilling events of his last visit, where he heard distinct footsteps from the ceiling above and found a light mysteriously turned on, forcing him to make a hasty retreat. This previous experience hangs heavily in the air, setting a tense and foreboding tone for the exploration ahead.
Right guys, so yesterday, let me do a quick recap on this part. When I came here yesterday by myself in this nursery part, what happened was, I went in there and the light was on and I heard footsteps on the ceiling, so that's why I got out straight away. Do you want to go first? I'm just a camera guy, you know, so. You're brave.
Yeah, brave. Once again, people are doing crazy shit for content. I understand you want viewership, subscribers, and likes and all that type of shit, but dogs, you are walking into an abandoned building that looks like fiends and crackheads is living inside of it. I ain't gonna front people out there. I would never do nothing like this as content. I would walk around in public and talk, but this right here is crazy. Going in abandoned places. Like, what if a mouse hops off the trap and just bites you in your foot? Now your whole foot got gangrene. They chop your leg off. People out there, let's keep watching. Let's see what happens in this craziness.
With his friend now taking the lead, they push deeper into the decaying structure, the silence inside feeling heavier and more watchful than before. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation as they venture into the heart of the building.
So this must have been the place where all the kids used to store all the clothes and all the shoes when you're playing. See, there's a name right here, Mega Blocks. Mega Cox Blocks, what?
Pause! Hold up, wait, what? Hold up, I gotta pause this.
Then we are F.
Alright. I don't know what kind of country they in, but if you was to that shit in motherfucking America, they would have clowned you for 3 days straight. First of all, I actually remember, like, you know what I'm saying, clauses like that. I remember back in, like, long time ago in this apartment the family used to live in. It was a closet shaped just like that. I used to be on the top of it and shit. And yeah, that's what I can think about right now. But for real though, walking the abandoned building in the daytime is crazy. Let's see what happens next.
Right, I'm gonna say something. There's no one in here. I'm too quiet, you can't even say it. Is anyone in here? No, no one's in here. What? Someone can go, oh yeah, me, I'm Why just someone said, yeah, okay, we'll be back in a minute. Let's just go down.
They make their way upstairs into what appears to be an old nursery, a place now filled with the ghostly remnants of childhood. Scattered toys, clothes, and mega blocks litter the floor, painting a sad and unsettling picture of the past, feeling a creeping sense of unease. Tom calls out into the darkness, his voice absorbed by the silence, half expecting a response that thankfully never comes. The deeper they go, the more the building seems to come alive with strange noises, each creak and groan of the old structure making them more and more paranoid.
Go ahead, y'all come through here. Let's see. Right, here's another bathroom. Oh my god, is it just me or does it look like it's night time from what in here? Right, so here's the toilet. fire extinguisher. Right, here's where the play area was, and all the kids used to play here. Shine light over there. The kids used to play here. Right, so this was the play area, guys, and it's creepy because there's a load of there's a lot of toys and stuff on the floor. Coming in.
A lot of
Right,
toys,
we're going to the
Toys R Us
kitchen
and
now.
shit.
What? Oh. Oh, how creepy this. Oh, there's a letter. Wife Matt after use with Auntie Bay. Never leave a baby unattended on mat. Wash your own hands. How creepy this is. Do you want tissue? No.
Continuing their search, they discover more bathrooms and a large play area filled with even more discarded toys that seem to watch them from the shadows. The creepiest discovery, however, is in the kitchen area. Among the decay, they find a list of rules still intact, with haunting instructions like never leave a baby unattended on mat. The mundane rules set against the backdrop of total abandonment create a deeply unsettling feeling, hinting at the life that once filled these now silent rooms. But the real terror would begin when Tom and his friends decided to return later that same night. Armed with only flashlights, they re-enter the mansion, now swallowed by an oppressive darkness. The familiar rooms from their daytime exploration have transformed into something far more sinister.
Yeah, it's cool. Right guys, so a quick update. Yesterday when we came here, the kitchen light was on, and now we're back. Now we've returned and the light is off.
I don't trust this guy. Maybe, maybe not.
It's me. That's the guy, I'm the first one.
He might have cut the camera off and did this shit. We're not sure yet. Let's see what
Right.
happens, damn it.
Let me just go for dinner a sec.
Is this the
Nothing.
show yesterday?
No, I left it open.
Don't show it then.
Right, wait, no.
Their fear escalates when they reach the kitchen and make a chilling discovery. The light that was inexplicably on during Tom's first solo visit is now off. To make matters worse, a door they had left open earlier in the day is now firmly shut, a clear sign that they are not alone.
Oh. I'm right, come on this part. Right, so guys, right now we are going to the upstairs of the nursery, which is, we haven't been here yet, so we're going to go up and it's going to be crazy. I'm the first one to go up, so think how I feel. What? Flip back in.
No, but I mean, it's like that.
You mean serious? Okay, shine light on that. Back doors to main building. Do you want to walk all the way in there? We should walk through there, come on. That's not blood. That's that. Oh, what the fuck's that smell? We're up to there.
Pushing past their fear, they decide to head upstairs into the nursery, the most active area of the house. The tension is unbearable as they ascend the stairs, their flashlight beams cutting nervously through the pitch-black hallways. Every shadow seems to move, and the silence is so complete it feels like a physical presence pressing in on them. They know they are trespassing in a place where they are not welcome. Suddenly, their cautious exploration is shattered. Something in the darkness ahead sends a wave of pure panic through the group, causing them to turn and flee for their lives. They scramble frantically back through the labyrinthine corridors, their desperate footsteps echoing through the empty mansion as they make a mad dash for the exit.
No, hey, no, just chill. No. No, hey. You're just so lucky being at the front right now. Hey, go faster, I'm shitting one right now, just go faster. Hey, just peg it. crazy pants. Fuck this. Fuck this.
They burst out into the night, leaving the camera behind in their haste, not stopping until they are far away
Okay,
from
that's
the
where I draw the
lover and
line
presence
at.
within, though they
All right,
escaped
all right, all right.
physically.
I understand that you're scared, you're a little fucked up, you're shaking and everything like that, but you dropped the camera. That's what he's saying. He left the camera behind. With it. No, fuck that. I'm not dropping $1,000 worth of equipment for some bullshit ghosts. On the realness though, I ain't gonna front. I seen more creepier things when it comes to abandoned buildings, and it don't seem that creepy. This one particular, you know what I mean? I didn't see nothing like, you know what I'm saying, a person popped out or like, you know what I'm saying, a crazy ass voice or like, you know what I'm saying, an actual door moving. I seen some shit when it comes to these abandoned buildings. But let's keep watching. Let's see if I'm wrong.
Harmed. The terrifying encounter left a permanent mark. What did they see in that upstairs hallway that caused such a visceral reaction of fear? Was it a person hiding in the shadows, or something far more inexplicable? The mansion holds its secrets close, but one thing is certain. Tom and his friends had stumbled into a place with a dark energy that was actively hostile to their presence. They were lucky to get away. Exploring abandoned locations under the cover of darkness is a high-stakes game, where the slightest noise can give you away. But what happens when you're caught red-handed?
You're
Exploring
done.
a historic
That's why
castle
you're
after dark
done.
is a dream for any paranormal investigator. But what
Yeah, actually, the
if
castle.
silence of its ancient halls becomes more deafening than any scream? Tonight, we join a duo of ghost hunters as they step into one of England's most imposing structures, only to find that some secrets prefer to remain buried in the dark. These events will make you question what truly lurks in the shadows of history. But before we dive into the first encounter, don't forget to subscribe. Many of you watching aren't subscribed yet.
Subscribe to Gidro, you feel me?
Bringing you more of this.
And that guy also, but subscribe to me. Let's go watch this.
Steve and Griff, the creators behind the YouTube channel The Ouija Brothers, they take their audience into some of the most haunted locations across England, seeking to document the unexplainable. With a reputation for diving headfirst into fear, they've built a following of viewers captivated by their raw and unfiltered approach to the paranormal. But on this night, they would venture into a place so vast and so silent, it would test their courage in ways they never anticipated.
How's it going, guys? Steve, Griff here from the Ouija Brothers, and tonight we're here at Bolsover Castle. I think that's how you pronounce it. We've kind of teamed up with them pretty recently. They are the biggest event company in England.
The investigation began at the imposing Bolsover Castle, a location they had long dreamed of exploring. Teaming up with the event company Haunted Happenings, they were given unprecedented free rein to roam the castle grounds and buildings alone, armed with just their cameras and their courage. As they stepped through the ancient doors, the sheer scale of the castle began to sink in, its storied past hanging heavy in the air.
Just be careful going through the doors.
I know, because it's like, wow.
Yeah, he about to get his whole head knocked off. That's pretty funny. You better walk in
I
through the
don't know
door.
if some of the previous occupants.
All right, so the beginning process right now looks copacetic. Word, you see some, you know what I'm saying, great art and shit. The outside look like a damn castle there in England. What crazy can happen in this particular abandoned building hunt, ghost hunt, whatever the case may be? People out there, if you're gonna do this shit, you're fucking crazy. Let's keep watching. You know what I'm talking about? If you're gonna be a ghost hunter, motherfucker, you crazy.
Well, he looks upset. Won't even look at the camera. Well, the person who's painting him, sorry. But yeah, it's just nice. It's just really nice, like, to have all of this kind of to look at. I mean, what's down there? Because you never know. These places could lead to, like, secret corridors, which lead to, like, secret places.
Well, like dungeons. Sex dungeons down here.
A brothel, what they're talking about. A sex dungeon, brothel.
Adorned with unsettling portraits of past occupants, their painted eyes seeming to follow every move. The brothers noted the strange architecture and the endless corridors, speculating that secret passages could be hidden just out of sight. The oppressive silence was broken only by the sound of their own voices, which echoed unnaturally through the stone halls, creating an immediate sense of unease.
Are any spirits still here? My name is Stephen, and I'm with Jason.
He's snitching on the whole crew. They all about to die from this ghost. Damn. This dude's wildin'.
Hear that? No.
The walkie.
Yeah?
Hello?
Hello? You just making noise down here?
That's the problem, isn't it, with these places, is that because we've got so much echo and we've got so much like reverb, natural reverb, it's going to be hard to differentiate like the sounds to every.
Making their way through the castle, they decided to conduct their first attempt at communication, calling out into the darkness to any spirits that might still reside there. Soon after, they heard what sounded like faint footsteps from downstairs. They called out again, but the sound was fleeting. They acknowledged the difficulty of investigating such a place, where every sound was amplified by the natural reverb, making it nearly impossible to distinguish a potential paranormal response from a simple echo.
Yeah, I think yeah, it is, definitely. Yeah, because that's the front door, that is.
So I'm all alone right now, guys. Griff has just gone to the toilet, and I'm in this massive castle all on my own. I'm on the first floor at the moment. It's pretty good. It's pretty creepy. Let me show you this little hatch. Is there much in it? No. It's just like a little store cupboard, to be honest. I don't know if the camera didn't go in the shot too much.
Could you make a noise for me, please? What? Could you make a noise for me, please, spirit?
I did just hear like a little noise.
I didn't hear
It's actually
shit.
quite a loud noise.
Respectfully,
In a
I
classic
didn't hear nothing.
investigative move, Griff left to use the restroom, leaving Steve completely alone on the first floor of the massive dark castle. The atmosphere instantly intensified. Steve called out into the void, asking for a sign. A few moments later, a distinct noise broke the silence. While he initially considered it could be fireworks from outside, the sound was sharp and seemed to come from within the castle, leaving him on high alert as he stood alone in the dark. After reuniting, they explored a lavishly decorated room, its unsettling atmosphere heightened by walls covered in paintings of nudes.
Is there anybody that used to live in this castle who has crossed over or likes to come back and visit? Is there anybody here that used to be here? And could you come talk to us and come forward and just speak with us? There's only two of us in this vast castle, as we'll call it.
Together, they once again called out, explaining they were there only to communicate and meant no harm, but the castle remained silent, its vastness seeming to swallow their words. The psychological weight of the empty fortress began to press in on them, proving that sometimes the deepest fear comes not from what you see or hear, but from the oppressive feeling of being watched in complete isolation. Later in the night, the pair moved their investigation to the stables, a separate building on the castle grounds. The environment shifted, but the unsettling feeling remained.
Watch my head here.
These door frames are a lot taller.
Oh, the servants must have been taller then.
What? Who designed that?
That's a bad design. And I mean, I'm not an architect, but I know a bit about building.
Well, you work in construction.
Yeah, and I mean, these two beams here are dangerous for a 6 foot bloke.
Well, yeah, I'm having to duck.
I know, that's what I mean. I'm 6'5", you're 6'2".
Yeah, I'm hitting that.
Mate,
I don't know what to say.
They
I'm
were
just.
immediately struck.
But
by
I'm
the
more
hazardous
entertained by this
architecture.
shit than you guys supposed to be
Massive,
entertained about me.
low-hanging
This
wooden
shit's
beams
crazy.
That forced them to duck. They questioned the strange design, which seemed dangerously impractical. It was in this building they began to feel the true weight of the centuries, surrounded by the history of servants and the animals that once lived there.
So, guys, we've returned back into the main castle section. Everyone's having a break over in the cafeteria, so me and Griff have come back into the first section where we started, and we're going down into the basement. This is where the kitchen apparently is. Apparently they say this is one of the most haunted locations of this castle. Now, I don't know if it's right or left. Is it right or left? Let me show you.
In the Chamber of Echoes.
The
I'm not
dungeon.
here to hurt you or harm you in any way, even though my voice sounds like this. Sorry, headphone users.
There's like
For
one
their final
voice right
vigil,
here and
they
not. It's
descended into
crazy.
the basement, the reputed heart of the castle's paranormal activity. The air grew colder as they navigated the crumbling stone steps into what was once the kitchen. Down in the darkness, surrounded by ancient walls, they made their last attempt to reach the other side, calling out into the suffocating silence of the castle's depths. Despite the castle's reputation and the unnerving atmosphere, the night ended without any definitive evidence. But the investigation served as a powerful reminder that not all hauntings manifest as disembodied voices or moving objects. Sometimes the true terror lies in the history of a place, its overwhelming silence, and the unnerving feeling that even when you are alone, you are never truly by yourself. The secrets of Bolsover Castle remain locked within its walls, waiting for the next brave soul.
Well, yep, that's pretty much it. I ain't gonna front people out there. It is 5 most terrified and abandoned buildings. Crazy type of shit. It was a crazy video. I don't got nothing else left to be said, you know what I'm saying? Show some love for the video. First video back. Peace. Hold the best, y'all. Hope y'all win. Peace.